Hello, my name is Nina Bussink. I grew up in the Dyfi Valley, but until recently I had never visited the beautiful Gerddi Bro Dyfi Gardens, which is a community project in Machynlleth. On my first visit, I was struck by the peacefulness of the gardens and inspired by how it connects to the local community. The garden offers itself as a therapeutic and wildlife-friendly space, open to all. I wanted to discover what it's like volunteering at the Gerddi and the impact it has on people's lives. So I caught up with some of the organisers and volunteers to find out more.
Oh, that's great.
Good morning, Randolph. Pleasure to meet you. How are you doing? Good morning, Geraint. How are you doing?
All right, thank you.
Right.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good morning, Sian. Nice to meet you. Bore da. Sut wyt ti?
Iawn, diolch.
What is the aim of Gerddi Bro Dyfi Gardens?
So it was founded about 13 years ago as a social and therapeutic gardening space. So it's leased from the town council. So all this land belongs to Machynlleth Town Council, who manage it on behalf of the people of Machynlleth. So my role is mainly to do with managing volunteer sessions. We run 2 drop-in volunteer sessions a week.
What have you learnt since joining the gardens?
There's always something to learn, I guess, but one thing I learned early in January was pruning. We've been pruning apples, the apple trees up here. And it's just one of those things that you have to do at the beginning of the year. So Angela taught me, how to create the shape of the apple tree, this cup, and just to thin the top new shoots.
Yeah, so there's a lot of knowledge sharing, but then we also have all the workshops. So we have 2 workshops a month, and quite often those workshops are related to the gardens.
Like sharpening tools and repairing tools and some basket weaving, which I wasn't very good at, but I had a go, and learning about propagating plants and different pruning skills.
I've helped make some of the rounded, like willow woven circular beds. I've helped dig out the stream, a lot of path building and weeding, and cutting the grass with a tree planting, and pruning the willow dome, and lots of tea, lots of tea and coffee.
We're here throughout the rain and snow and hail and everything, not just a gorgeous day like today. So it kind of toughens up the spirit a little bit, so that's great.
We've done wood carving before, done with a foot thing. Yeah.
We did at Christmas time. We gather some resources from the garden. We make wreaths and Christmas decorations. So that's really nice.
I've met lots of friends here as well, like Michelle and Tilly and Henry and other people who also come to the gardens, like Geraint and lots more people.
I think, that's probably the most important thing, because it's like a little mini world, but you take all that stuff that you learn about resilience and keep them going. And they say that gardeners are pretty resilient people, but you take that out with you to other aspects of your life. Yeah.
From tree pruning and propagating plants to path building and repairing tools, the volunteers at Gerddi Bro Dyfi do it all. Can you tell me a bit about when and why you decided to join Gerddi Bro Dyfi Gardens?
And being here in town, I am just looking for a place to connect with the locals. And after walking, as much as I can across the hills, up the hills and around town, found this place and spoke to Angela. And I found that the vibe is quite good, actually, in this place. And
I heard a bit about the project, and I just thought it was a really worthwhile thing to commit to.
Because I was very interested in gardening.
I'd finished work and I was really looking for something to invest my time in, really, and I didn't want to, I wanted to commit to something in the community, and I enjoyed gardening, and I'd heard positive things about the project here, and it's a kind of therapeutic gardening environment, and I just felt, yeah, okay, I'll give that a go.
I think that's really, for me, it's about connecting to the people that come here regularly or not. I'm always happy to be out in nature, so I chose to be in the gardens. So whether it's weeding or composting, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I used to work, but my health hasn't been very good, so I come down here and do some work in the garden, volunteering.
And that's nice to spend time with other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The thing that keeps you going is the people, the different people, the diversity of people. And, you know, not everybody that comes to the gardens are volunteers here. People come for walks with their dogs and their children, and you get to know some of them, and you know, and I think it's quite a safe space for lots of people.
First heard about them, my mum and I came down and saw a wood workshop. I think they're making wooden tools. They're making tools, and I started after that to after we came down the first time when they were making tools. I started working at the community gardens.
Be again that sense of peace and tranquility, but also energy and good vibes.
It seems that the volunteers get involved for many reasons, whether to care for their own health, give back to the local community, or to simply enjoy the good vibes. The Gerddi brings people together from all walks of life. What impact has the community gardens had on your life?
Met lots of interesting people. I think that's one of the big joys of the garden, is that we're so close to the community that people, all walks of life, can drift in and out. Some stay, some don't, but everybody brings something.
It's been really nice for my confidence building and mindfulness growth. And it's really helped me just become more grounded, and it helps to make me feel happier and something to do.
It's a sense of belonging to the community, and that's, you know, the good, the bad and the ugly.
It gave me a sense of community to someone who's here for a short time or someone who's new. It gave me a sense of connectedness with people that come here. I learned a little bit of Welsh, you know, and yeah, I'm glad to have found this place.
You know, seeing things grow, again, being with people, different people, listening to people with, you know, different worries and joys and hopes and aspirations, and it's just nice to be able to share those things.
It does just wonders to ourselves, mentally and physically.
And yeah, it keeps you moving, just raises your spirit being here.
And what would you say to anyone considering joining the volunteers here at Gerddi Bro Dyfi Gardens?
Come, give it a go. It's not, you know, your commitment can be as tiny or as big as you want it to be. We're friendly and gentle, I hope. Yeah, come, give it a go.
I think the gardens has something for everyone. I say just come and find out what that is for yourself.
All the volunteers have their own story and different reasons for working at the gardens. And I'm beginning to understand why the Gerddi is so well loved by the volunteers and by the rest of the community. It is a space for people and nature to get along. Whether it is used by families or individuals, it is a welcoming and comforting space for all. It's also somewhere for people to make new friends, find a sense of belonging within the community, and to get gardening.